Hello viewers, welcome to today's edition. In today's video, we are going to discuss the issue that arise or the mistakes that people make during the transportation and installation of what? Snail. That is, you see, snails are what? Fragile animal, and they need to be handled carefully. This happened during the transportation and the installation of what? Hours. It was a big issue. That's why we have decided to do this video to address this issue so that all the farmers or anyone who is trying to enter into the snail farming should avoid. It's a simple mistakes. Watch the video, the little video that we did upon the arrival and the installation of hours for the viewers to see the mistakes that we are talking about. Yes, as you can see from the video, they put all the snails in a sack. That's the number one mistakes. The number one mistake that they made. They shouldn't have put them into a sack. They should have put all of them inside a basket, the plastic one, so that there won't be any movement, shaking, because you see they are fragile. Their shell need to be handled carefully. So as you can see, that's the number one mistake that they made. And also, if you can notice or if you can see carefully from the video that you are watching, you can see that the guy who is also taking them from the car also made a mistake. It should have been two people, one holding the other side, another one holding the other side, but the guy turned all of them like this. So as you can see, their shells is going to be broken, and which really happened also. Okay, we proceed and then we attach the next video also for you to watch. So as you can see, that's a big mistake that they made. The farmer, where we bought it from, the way they package it was wrong. They should have done it that way. Like I've mentioned earlier, they should have found a plastic basket and then install all of them inside before bringing them to us. So putting them into a sack was the wrong approach. So the advice is, no one should do this, because if you do this, you are going to lose a lot. By the time you reach your farm and you try to install them, a lot are going to die. And also, I'll pause here for us to watch the second video. As you can see from the video, they are now entering the greenhouse. Look at the way the guy has put the snail at his back. That was also another wrong approach for doing that. They are fragile animal, like I mentioned earlier on. So as you can see, the second mistake that they made. So let's continue to watch the video. Continue watch the video, and after I will come and address the issue, the way forward. So let's watch the video. Yes, like I've said earlier on, they made a big mistake for doing so. So that day, because as you can see, we ordered 1,000 snail. And during the installation, they said that 9 is already gone. And later, we found out that a couple of them has also died. So totally, at the moment, we have lost a couple of them. So these mistakes need to be avoided. We need to avoid this mistake. Never do this when you are also what? Transporting some from your farm to others. Never do this. Or when you are also going to buy some into your farm, make sure they don't do it this way for you. Because if they do it this way, most of your snail are going to die. And you are going to be the loser. Because the point of layer, one is what being sold at what? 7 Ghana. So let's say if you lose about 50, you can multiply the 7 by 50, and you can see that it's you have lost a lot. So all this need to be learned by the two partners. The buyer and the seller need to communicate to arrange how to transport them. But the first mistake is what? The most important one that all of us need to avoid, for putting the snail inside what? A sack. That's wrong approach. Wrong approach. Get a basket like the laundry one or the bin one, and then put all of them inside, and you can cover it with the lid nicely. So when they are taking it or putting them inside the car, as you can see, two people, one can hold the other side, another person can hold the other side, and they put them nicely, slowly inside the car. And also when they are taking it offloading, the same procedure, one hold another side, one hold another side, and bring them down slowly. But for only one person inside the sack to turn them upside down, you can see that definitely some of the shells are going to be break, and which happened to us. And also, as you can see, when they were installing them inside the pen, the greenhouse, you can see that the guy was stepping his foot on the soil. That one was also the third wrong approach that should be avoid in future. But that one, the reason why we kept quiet is, let's say that was the first time, so there wasn't any eggs or snail underneath the soil. Because the moment you install the snail, even the second day, you can't step on the soil. You don't know, either some of the snail is hiding underneath the cocoa pea, or they have started laying the eggs. So the walking should be on the walkway. The walkway provided. That's where humans need to step their foot on it, never on the soil. So at the moment, all of us are what? In the process of what? Learning and teaching. So Farm Delight, we decided to do this video to elaborate and educate the snail farmers and those who are yet to enter, to take note of these petty mistakes. It can lead to what? Loss of what? Snail. So all these things need to be what? Avoided. At all costs, it need to be avoided. At all costs, never do this. Like you have seen in the video. During the transportation, during the offloading, and also the installation. All this need to be what? Avoided at all costs. And we keep on bring subsequent videos. Any mistake that we see, we'll do video to bring it so that no one repeat it. Because as you can see, Ghana is snails are what? Scarce in the country. We import them from other countries. So all of us need to do our best to what? Step up in the production so that we can meet the local market and then enter into the exportation. We need to make sure we supply the local market. When I mean the local market is what? The Ghana market, and then do the export. I hope we have learned a lot from today's video. And also we take this opportunity to thank our faithful subscribers and our viewers. And if today happens to be the first time that you come across our video, we kindly ask you to like our videos, share and subscribe for us. Share it to your brother or any farmer that you know so that they also learn a lot. The channel is what? Educating. This is your man Charles Bente coming to you once again today. May God bless you. Bye.